Carson Show, starring Johnny Carson with Jill Corey. Brought to you by Jell-O, America's favorite gelatin dessert, and pre-cooked minute rice for perfect rice without cooking. And now, here's the young man who has to account for this half hour, Johnny Carson.
Thank you and good evening. I'm Johnny Carson. Now, the reason I say that is because I'm the only one who came out here when they introduced me. I've noticed on television it's kind of silly the way the announcers introduce the performer in a show. They say, the Jack Benny Show starring Jack Benny. The Jackie Gleason Show starring Jackie Gleason. Who else was it going to star? It's really kind of ridiculous. The announcer says tonight, the Johnny Carson Show starring Andre Baruch. Now, I have a little problem I'd like to talk over with you people. I have found out in the past few weeks that I am lacking something that I should have to be really funny on television. And that is an easily identifiable characteristic. You know, something you can see right away in my physical makeup. Now, like Eddie Cantor, he gets big laughs talking about the size of his eyes, and Jimmy Durante, he's very funny about his nose. And I don't have any of those characteristics like that. So CBS sent me to the doctor here. And I took what they have as known as a comedy physical to see what he could find, you know, it would be funny. And he's been very successful. He was the guy responsible for Jackie Gleason. He said, Jackie, you have to be fat. And then he went to George Gobel, and he says, George, you've got to be short. Look how it's paid off for him. And guess what he figured out for me? He said, you got to be tall and thin. And the remarkable part is he thinks I can do it without surgery. Of course, I'm going to have a little trouble with the thin part, he said. He says, I got to put on 15 or 20 pounds to make it. Hi, Jill Corey. Hi, Jill. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you'd watch the next portion of the program very closely. It may lead to a spot on climax for both of us. Hi, Jill. Notice the use of the short dramatic sentences?
I was just reading this week's issue of TV Guide.
Oh?
Who do you think is on the cover?
Winnie Ruth Judd?
No. It's you and your wife, Jody.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Well, Glorioski, Zero. Isn't that... She was very sweet of you. Very sweet of you to mention that, Jill. You know something else I like in the magazine? That's the letters to the editor, you know, where people write in and so forth. There's one from a lady here, and she writes into the editor, she's complaining because she lives near an airport, and it bothers her when she's trying to watch her favorite TV programs.
Yeah, I have that same problem every time a plane comes over.
Lots of people do. Hey, would you help me out tonight, Jill, and we'll show the people what happens when a young couple tries to watch television. They live near an airport. Okay, come back into the living room, will you? Hey, it's just time for Chuckles Noonan. He's my favorite, honey.
I like him.
Very funny guy.
And now, Floto, the soap with a million bubbles, presents the star of our show, the man with a million laughs, Chuckles Noonan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What a wonderful audience. Now, just before the show tonight, a lady came up to me and said, aren't you Chuckles Noonan? And I said, well, if I'm not, I'm certainly happy.
What did he say?
I didn't hear a word.
He's a wonderful guy.
Well, I see by the paper Rita and Dick are calling it quits. Of course, I understand that Rita wants to think it over because he is the one who wants.
Well, Chuckles will be back in a minute, but right now, a word from our sponsor, Floto Soap. Yes, Floto Soap, the soap that says hello to your skin. Floto contains 4W4. It withholds harmful elements. Independent tests prove that Floto in only 4 weeks will give a new radiance and beauty. And it bubbles.
Pardon me, is the commercial over?
Well, yes, it is.
Thank you. Roger.
And now here's Chuckles Noonan again.
Easy days. Now, isn't that what you want, lady? Easy days, so you have more time to amble down the avenue and window shop. More time to have fun with the family. And less need to tear around the kitchen fussing with dinners that leave you exhausted by mealtime. Well, easy days mean convenient products like Minute Rice. It's trouble-free, takes no washing, no boiling, no draining, no sticky pans. Minute Rice is prepared instantly. All you do is add Easy Day Minute Rice to boiling water. Remove from heat, cover, and let stand. Minute Rice is ready in minutes. Perfect rice without cooking, and so easily combined with your family's favorite meat and vegetable to make a well-balanced meal. Yes, with quick and easy Minute Rice on hand, you can always get the family dinner on time. So get Minute Rice for easy days.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another visit with Dillinger, the mental wizard. The man who will astound you with his incredible feats of telepathy.
Comes now the time for our audience portion of the program, which I will endeavor to read your thoughts or mental impressions, as it were, as you send them to me through the ether. I receive, as my first impression, the initials or letters M.R. I get a Margaret, I believe a Rose. Margaret Rose. Is there a Princess Margaret Rose in the audience? Would you speak up, please? Princess Margaret Rose. Must be getting interference from the BBC. My next impression, I'm getting something from the audience. I'm getting a headache. Someone in the audience is giving me a headache. Whoever it is, would you please stand? Madam, would you mind taking an aspirin? You're ruining my entire act, please. And now, someone is sending me the initials H.C. Does that mean anything to anyone in our audience tonight? Would you mind standing, please, sir? Your initials are H.C., is that correct?
That's correct.
Your first name is Harold?
No.
Your middle name is Harold?
No.
Your last name is Harold?
No.
Would you mind sitting down, please, sir? I receive now the letters M, M-O, and I believe a P, M-O-P, M-O-P-P. Is there anyone in the audience named Ragmouth? Well, if you don't wish to stand, we'll proceed. The name Harris. Receive the name Harris. I believe the second name is Clayton. Harris Clayton, would you mind standing, sir? Your name is Harris Clayton, is that true?
That's correct.
Mr. Clayton, I received the impression you are from out of town, a rather large city. I can't see it very clearly through the haze. Yes, it's coming to me through the haze. Pittsburgh, is that true, sir?
That's correct.
You're in Los Angeles on business, and you're married?
Yes.
But the young lady seated next to you is not your wife.
That's correct.
I hate to tell you this, sir, but your wife is watching this program tonight on television. The young lady in the audience, would you mind standing, please? Yes, you, miss. Thank you very kindly. I would like to try another experiment here. Would you be kind enough to write your telephone number on a slip of paper, please? I will endeavor, using my mental faculties, to determine exactly the phone number of the young lady. Thank you very much. I get the letters C, CR, 2, 4, 5, 9, and another 9. Crestview 24599. Is that correct?
No, wrong.
That's wrong? Hollywood 417. Thank you very much. Expect a call. And now I'm receiving something. Someone is sending me a picture, a very clear picture. The picture is coming in very clearly now. It's a picture of I seem to have lost the picture. The initials RG, the letters or initials RG come to me. Does RG mean anything? Would you mind standing, sir? The name Ralph Grant. Does that mean anything to you, sir? That is your name?
Yes, that's right.
Now, Ralph, I want you to tell me something. Have we ever met before?
No.
Would you be willing to swear in front of this audience and our vast television audience that we have prearranged nothing whatsoever before our meeting this evening?
No, nothing.
Now, Ralph, and I perceive that Ralph Grant is not your real name. Is that true?
That's right.
It seems to me that it's a phony, a cover-up, that you're hiding something.
That's right.
Your real name, or you're possibly better known as X139.
That's right.
You are a spy?
That's correct.
I get the impression you were brought to this country by submarine.
That's right.
You're here on a very dangerous mission. You're going to plant a bomb and blow up the nation's capital in Washington.
That's right.
Thank you. Give the man a nice round of applause, please. Thank you, sir, for being with us tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to attempt a feat unheard of in the field of mental telepathy. I will attempt to rob the Chase National Bank, New York City, some 3,000 miles away, using nothing but my mind. We take you now to the Chase National Bank in New York. I'm ready. This is a stick-up. Now, if you do as you're told, you won't be hurt. Put all the money you have in a valise, please. Thank you very kindly. Now, would you hand over the money, please? Thank you very much. You see, I don't have to worry. I have a perfect alibi. I've been in your homes all evening. Good night.
A Jell-O salad makes the meal. Like this dazzling beauty, a glamour salad made with new apple Jell-O, the flavor that's a sensation for salads. And Jell-O salads are so easy to make. Just prepare your Jell-O as usual. Then chill until slightly thickened and add whatever ingredients your favorite recipe calls for. Chill until firm, and it's ready whenever you want to serve it for adding glamour and new taste appeal to any meal. A Jell-O salad makes the meal. How about this? A shimmering fruit and celery salad made with lime Jell-O. It's so delectable. Or try lemon Jell-O for this bright radish salad. It's full of zesty flavor. Yes, if you want to perk up your menus, add some real appetite interest to your meals, reach for Jell-O soon and often. Remember, a Jell-O salad makes the meal.
About this time of the year, I plan my vacation with some 20 million other people. And you have a choice, you know. You can either go to the beach and spend it with 10 million, or you can go to the mountains and spend it with the other 10 million. But not me this year. I'm going to go to Paris, and I dropped in this travel agency to plan my 2 weeks vacation. As a matter of fact, I've been preparing for this trip to France all year by studying French. N'est-ce pas? In French, that means don't touch that dial.
You do?
No.
Can I help you?
I'd like to plan my 2 weeks vacation.
Yes. Would you like to go to the beach or the mountains?
I told you, didn't I? No, I
Kentucky?
Oh, France.
Oh, still water runs deep, eh? How about spending your 2 glorious weeks in beautiful Bermuda, the enchanting Coral Island, where cooling breezes and water skiing combine to give you a vacation beyond compare? Have you ever dreamed of that?
No, but I've dreamed of a white Christmas.
You look at this and picture yourself having fun in the Caribbean.
Well, I don't know. Well, it looks like fun, but what'll I do at nights? No, I kind of insist on Paris.
Oh, but can you afford to ignore Canada?
Easily.
It's a veritable winter wonderland. Now here, just picture yourself frolicking in the snow.
Girl, get around, doesn't she? Huh? Well, you can tell she's only got 2 weeks to get a man. Look, I'd like to see some nice literature on Gay Paris. Mysterious Africa?
Yes. It's an experience you'll never forget. Yeah. The exciting rhythm of the native drums.
Yeah.
The heart-tingling example of the hurry and the hunt.
Yeah.
Here. Now here. Just imagine yourself in a big game safari.
Yeah. Look, I'm not a killer. I'm a lover. See, I had the mindset on Paris. You know, I hope to come back a complete wreck.
Oh. Well, then let me show you a picture of Paris.
Well, hurry up. My 2 weeks are almost gone.
Yes. Paris, the city of laughter, gaiety, and music.
Yeah.
Where life is nothing but wine, music, and song.
Quick, Watson, the big slide. Oh. Paris is everything they said it would be. Right in the travel folder, there's wine, women, and song. It's so wonderful to be among Parisians. Everyone's so continental. Guys, I'm going to talk French till my lower lip is pooped. Or is it poupade? Ah, the ladies are restless tonight. Bonsoir, mademoiselle. C'est bel soir? N'est-ce pas? Voulez-vous boire? Must be the head of the resistance movement. Hey, look over here. Here's a real left bank artist. Pardonnez-moi, monsieur. J'admire beaucoup votre pictures. Très bien. Très, très bien.
Knock it off, buddy. Can't you see I'm busy painting?
Aren't you a Frenchman?
You kidding? I'm from Brooklyn. Now stop annoying me. I only got 2 glorious weeks to finish this painting.
Well, you know, he's in real trouble. He can't talk French and he can't talk English. One real Frenchman in Paris. Oh, garçon. Garçon, je vous bois une bouteille de champagne.
Jawohl, das ist an excellent selection.
Wait a minute, aren't you French either?
French? Don't be a dummkopf. I'm spending here 2 glorious weeks vacation from Dusseldorf. Now, my man, you still want the bubble water?
The what?
The bubble water, the champagne.
Oh, oui, definitely. Oui.
Oh, look, Mabel, a real honest-to-goodness Frenchman. Isn't he cute? Ooh, it's so exciting. Let's go over and introduce ourselves.
Bonjour, Monsieur. J'ai my pal, Ethel, and her pal is Mabel. What is your pal?
My pal is Frere Jacques.
Sit down on these laps.
Look, I hardly even know that I should...
Oh, well, that's all right. This will be good for the meat. Now, Ethel, say cheese. Cheese. And you, Jacques, say fromage. Now, you take mine.
Okay.
Down on your lap. I heard of this. You've never finished.
I want to get a good shot of his lower lip. Okay, there, I got it. Merci beaucoup. And I'll remember you every Bastille Day.
Well, at least I can get some good French wine in here.
Nein, das ist nicht French. Das ist the best. Imported.
We imported, huh?
From California.
Oh. Oh, here I am in Paris. I can't find one. Maybe he can help me. Oh, gendarme, I know that you're probably Norwegian.
Oh, no, monsieur. I am a Frenchman.
Frenchman? What in the world are you doing in Paris?
I'm afraid I don't understand, monsieur.
Well, this is Paris, the capital of France. I haven't been able to find one Frenchman yet. Now, where are they?
Well, they always are this time of year, monsieur. Spending 2 glorious weeks at the beach or at the mountain.
Oh, no.
Morning, noon, or night, give me new instant Sanka coffee. It's delicious. And it's 97% free of that dratted sleep-robbing caffeine. You'll love new instant Sanka.
Hello there. I'm Mark Evans. You know, you stop to think about it. What do you want in a coffee? Flavor? Well, sir, just compare new instant Sanka with your present brand. Oh, that's wonderful, you know. There's none better, not one. Then compare for sleep. Well, there's just no comparing. You see, 97% of sleep-robbing caffeine is removed from instant Sanka. You get all keyed up and tense during the day. You see how much better cutting out caffeine will make you feel. Yes, instant Sanka is all you could possibly want in a coffee. Try some real soon.
I know that in the past few weeks, people all over the country have been hearing requests for donations for your Red Cross chapter for the flood victims back in the East. Now, I would like to personally also ask you, because this is the worst floods that the United States, the eastern parts, have ever been subjected to. The devastation, the damage, the loss of life, personal property is terrible. And I would like to urge you, as much as your feeling and your pocketbook will allow you, to send your donations immediately to your local Red Cross chapter, if you would, please. Now, On many television shows, you notice that sometimes the show is a little short. And they try to fill in the time, you know, by doing things. And it's very awkward and embarrassing when you have to fill the time up here. But on our show, we never have to do that. When our show comes to an end, the show is over, we have it timed out to a science. I simply say good night, and that's it. So thank you very much for being with us, and good night. 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 Good night.
Jell-O, America's favorite gelatin dessert. And pre-cooked minute rice for perfect rice without cooking have brought you the Johnny Carson Show. In tonight's cast were Sarah Berner, Cheerio Meredith, Olin Soule, Jan Orvan, Virginia Gibson, Art Lewis, Sid Tomac, Bill Arnold, Fiona Bryant, and Pat Lawler. This is John Condon speaking. Tune in next week when the Johnny Carson Show will be brought to you by Jell-O, America's favorite gelatin dessert.